Good morning and welcome to Sober Readings for Wednesday, the 11th of February. Today's reading from Daily Reflections, The Limits of Self-Reliance. We asked ourselves why we had them, fears. Wasn't it because self-reliance failed us? That's from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, page 68. All of my character defects separate me from God's will. When I ignore my association with Him, I face the world and my alcoholism alone and must depend on self-reliance. I have never found security and happiness through self-will, and the only result is a life of fear and discontent. God provides the path back to Him and to His gift of serenity and comfort. First, however, I must be willing to acknowledge my fears and understand their source and power over me. I frequently ask God to help me understand how I separate myself from Him. Today's reading from 24 Hours, the AA thought for the day. If we're going to stay sober, we've got to learn to want something else more than we want to drink. When we first came into AA, we couldn't imagine wanting anything else so much or more than drinking. So we had to stop drinking on faith that someday we really would want something else more than drinking. But after we've been in AA for a while, we learn that a sober life can really be enjoyed. We learn how nice it is to get along well with our family at home, how nice it is to do our work well at the office, how nice it is to try to help others. So ask yourself today, have I found that when I keep sober, everything goes well for me? Today's meditation for the day. There is almost no work in life so hard as waiting. And yet God wants me to wait. All motion is more easy than calm waiting, and yet I must wait until God shows me His will. So many people have marred their work and hindered the growth of their spiritual lives by too much activity. If I wait patiently, preparing myself always, I will be someday at the place where I would be. And much toil and activity could not have accomplished the journey so soon. Today's prayer for the day. I pray that I may wait patiently. I pray that I may trust God and keep preparing myself for a better life. And today's final reading is from As Bill Sees It. Today we're reading from page 230. Love everybody? Not many people can truthfully assert that they love everybody. Most of us must admit that we have loved but a few, that we have been quite indifferent to the many. As for the remainder, well, we have really disliked or hated them. We AAs find that we need something much better than this in order to keep our balance. The idea that we can be possessively loving of a few, can ignore the many, and can continue to fear or hate anybody at all has to be abandoned, if only a little at a time. We can try to stop making unreasonable demands upon those we love. We can show kindness where we had formerly shown none. With those we dislike, we can at least begin to practice justice and courtesy, perhaps going out of our way at times to understand and help them. And that's from the 12 and 12, pages 92 to 93. And that's it for today's readings. Thanks for listening. Let's talk about character defects. Let's talk about step 7. Send me an email at soberreadingswithscott@gmail.com. Send me your thoughts and your comments, or if you'd like to be a guest on the show and talk about character defects, step 7, or anything else in the readings, I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to check out my website, soberreadings.com, where you can click the link to follow the show. You can click the donate button to drop $1 into the donation basket, and you can even purchase a copy of my book, I Love You, Don't Do Anything Stupid, a memoir of addiction and recovery, down at the bottom of that page. So check out that website. Again, thanks for listening, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other, and remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, Best day ever.